To finish up episode 16, let's talk about PEMDAS when polynomials and variables are involved. For example, if somebody says to me, simplify 2 times x squared plus 3 times 3x plus 4, I would follow PEMDAS to execute these instructions. I would start by doing the products in this expression, by doing the multiplication. So I would do 2 and I would distribute this 2 to x squared and to 3. 2 times x squared is 2x squared. 2 times 3 is 6. And I would add that result to what I got by distributing 3 to the second expression here. 3 times 3x, 3 times 3 is 9, so 9x. 3 times 4 is 12. So I'll do the m in PEMDAS first and complete the two multiplications. Now all I have to do is add these two polynomials together and see if there are any like terms here that can be combined. Well, the only like terms that I see are the 6 and the 12. And if I combine these two like terms, 2x squared, 9x, and then 6 and 12 combined become 18. So following PEMDAS, I do the multiplication first, and then when the multiplication is done, I add the polynomials together. What about an expression like this? I have the polynomial 5x minus 3, and then I'm subtracting the polynomial 2x minus 7. Well, one way to think about subtraction is as adding the opposite. I can think about subtraction as adding negative 1 times 2x plus 7. So if I distribute that negative 1 through and do the multiplication first, then multiplying by negative 1, we saw in part 2 of this episode, turns every expression into its opposite. So I would be doing negative 2x, and then I would be doing positive 7, the opposite of negative 7. So by adding the opposite, I now see that I have 5x to be combined with negative 2x, and I have negative 3 to be combined with 7. So the result of that would be 3x from 5 minus 2x, and negative 3 plus 7 would result in positive 4. 3x plus 4 would be the result of this subtraction. And if someone asked me to take an expression like x plus 3 and raise that quantity to the second power and to do that exponent, then all I would have to do is remember that exponents mean take 2 copies of the quantity to which that exponent is applied and multiply those two together. So this would be x plus 3 times another copy of x plus 3, which I could do in the grid, for example. X times x would be represented as x squared. Then I have 3 times x, another 3 times x, and a 3 plus 3 times 3. So if I add all of those together and combine like terms, I have in total x squared, and then 6 copies of x added together, and then 9. X squared plus 6x plus 9 would be the result of x plus 3 quantity squared.